Well, first off, thanks for having me on today, Brian. Look, I grew up around Main Street entrepreneurs, and I'm one myself. There's a massive misconception around government financing. We're talking about the SBA, the USDA, and the HUD department. Now, a lot of people have this misconception that when you use these financing programs, 80% of that will be forgiven if you default. They see the term 80% all the time. But in reality, what this means is that you go get a loan through the bank backed by one of these programs. If you do default in a worst case scenario, the government entity will then repay these lenders at 80%. But you as the borrower are still on the hook for that portion that you withdrew with normal civil law recourse. But I'll tell you, I have started 3 businesses, 2 with 7A loans from the SBA and 1 with an SBA 504 loan. These loans are amazing assets, amazing resources for Americans who frankly don't have enough to get started in a traditional lending way or don't want to raise private capital for these business ventures. Now, one thing to note is there's a huge trend right now with this small and medium business ecosystem. Whenever you see SBA loans, oftentimes you have to put down 5, 10, 20, 15%. And a lot of times this is cold hard cash. What you're seeing though is you're seeing a lot of lenders that will now allow the owner of that business you're acquiring, if you're using a 7A loan, to backdate that equity, where they take that loan after you pay the SBA back, which is usually a 10-year term. Now, with that, that counts as an equity injection for these Americans trying to buy small businesses. We're seeing that trend across the nation. We're seeing a lot of lenders allowing that to happen. And at the end of the day, that is going to unlock prosperity and going to unlock a whole new wave of business buyers in the United States. Okay, you're good on that one?